Hello everyone, so this just came in the mail. It is the Ballerina 4K Blu-ray Steelbook Special Edition. I got a top view here and looks like there's going to be a lot of reflections. So I'm trying to give you options. I just wanted to open this up and share it with everyone and maybe talk about the movie a little bit. For me, I really like the John Wick franchise. I like 1 and 2 a lot. 3 leaned into the humor a little too much. And then 4 was really good. And then I like how they're expanding the world with Ballerina. I don't think this movie did too well, unfortunately. But it's a solid action movie. So there were two options, or at least as far as I could see online. This one I got at Walmart and I thought it looked cooler. So there's a slip cover. So here's the Steelbook. Special features include the making of Ballerina. Oh, I should probably show that. The making of Ballerina, building a frozen underworld, the art of action, deleted and extended scenes, and theatrical trailer. I love how they include theatrical trailer in the special edition. It reminds me of Homestar Runner. And Strong said, I think he's trying to invite Marzipan over. And he's like, this movie has special features, including running time. It's very funny. So let's open this up. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. The digital coach. So here it is. So let's take these discs out. I'm always terrified that these discs are going to break as you try to take them out. So here's the infamous flamethrower scene in the movie. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it. That first John Wick, I really loved it. And I think it's because I was comparing it a lot to Cowboy Bebop at the time. And I was like, this is like a live-action Cowboy Bebop. And John Wick is like Spike Spiegel, and he's going back to the Syndicate. And when I rewatched the first movie recently, it's not really like that at all. So the comparisons to Cowboy Bebop fall off pretty quickly. So, and then I'll throw up some images of the Amazon one. I just thought this one looked cooler. Also, I like the color blue. It's a really good action movie. There's a scene in this where John Wick and I don't remember her character's name, Ballerina, they meet each other out in the wild, and then Ballerina goes, "Do you remember me?" And then I imagine John Wick going, "Yeah, I remember you from the movie Knock Knock." Oh boy. Interesting movie. My wife didn't know anything about this movie. I kept telling her, "Hey, do you want to see the new John Wick movie?" And she's like, "Sure." And I guess she didn't see any of the trailers or anything. So she thought it was like John Wick 5, even though spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, even though John Wick seemingly dies in John Wick 4, my wife still was like, okay, let's go see John Wick 5. But she was confused. She didn't realize this was a spin-off. After the movie, she was like, John Wick was barely in it. I'm like, yeah, it's a spin-off. It wasn't John Wick 5. I probably shouldn't have told her, hey, let's go see the new John Wick movie, but there it is. I recommend you check it out. Action movies are kind of hard because the action has to be aces, obviously, but you have to have a good story and good character development, because if you don't care about the story or you don't care about the characters, the action just has less of an impact. I understand the mentality, like you just want people to fight each other. I get that too, but it's the small moments in between that really count and that can really have an impact. The action kind of needs a purpose. It needs a trajectory. It needs like direction of where to go. And I remember liking this. It's been a minute since I've seen this. Let me quickly look at the box office, because this stuff is really interesting to me. It had a budget of $90. It had a budget of $90 million and a box office of $137.3 million, which is not good. I don't understand I don't know what people want. It's a movie starring Ana de Armas. They throw Norman Reedus in there, practically playing Daryl Dixon, but it was fine. I didn't mind it. I liked his character. He was cool. John Wick's in there. It's part of a huge action franchise, and still not a lot of people went to see this movie. I don't really understand. That's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And say hi to your pets for me. God, that scene from Knock Knock. And if you haven't seen the original, I think the original was called Spank Spank. Or Death Game, I think. Anyway.